So dear friend, finally you were able to launch your perfectly working mobile app. Your launch was decent and your app was doing good in the Play Store. And to achieve this, you worked extremely hard. And after following all the major steps of product validation, keeping the initial app features lean during the MVP stage, all your toilings have finally resulted in an app which the user liked to use and would recommend their friends. So now the question is, how could you ensure that your app keeps gaining more popularity and momentum even after launch? Hello friends, I'm Ritesh Usta from Innofied and I'm back with another interesting video. Today in this video, I'm going to cover two crucial and practical approaches to keep the users glued to your app so that they like it, recommend it, and to be your app's biggest promoter. So the first approach is opt for a VIP beta testing community. Now, as per the survey conducted by Google, some of the top reasons why users abandon a particular app is the change in users' requirement over time, lack of interest, or simply lack of useful features as compared to the competition. As per recent report by Localytics, 71% of app users churn out within 90 days of app installation. So if you are one of the struggling ones with your app user retention rate, it's high time to ask these questions to yourself. Does my app has all the features which are useful? Does it invoke interest? Does it engages with the end user as much as it should? So if you're facing these issues, here is the long-term approach I can suggest. Foster a VIP beta testing community, or what I call as the early adopters. Now, what is VIP beta testing community? Now, beta testing is meant for enhancing a customer experience. The beta testing communities, or what I call as the early adopters, help you understand the needs of your end users well in advance, even if they change their preferences. Thinking how these beta testing systems works, the beta testers provide early access to the new features. This in turn helps in reshaping the applications, thus making early adopters feel like VIPs. And in the longer run, even turns them into advocates for your application. Most of the entrepreneurs often use the Play Store's beta distribution channel. They use Google Plus community for their purpose at times. The distribution channel then helps the user receive app updates through Play Store, but from beta release group. Next, the Google Plus community leaves a space for our bug reports and the comments. You can even create your own beta testing community, which is actually very simple. The first thing that you need to do is find the first few people who gave possibly a poor rating for your app. These are the people who are particularly vocal about the viability of your app at the initial stages. So your primary task is to engage with them and form a dialogue. Treat their concerns and take their feedback and complaints sincerely, because you have to realize the fact that they have spent their precious time in trying out your application. So if they are completely open to the idea of discussion, then ask them to join the beta testing community. Next, you have to ensure that you are smartly addressing their concerns in a very specific manner. After you do so, let them know about it, thank them for their support, and only after that you will find these users who were once your critics will now become your biggest asset and your advocates. Let me cite you an example. You must have heard of CCleaner for Android, which is an application published by Periform. You must be surprised to know that within 18 months, it reached over 15 million downloads, and its beta testing group increased to 10,000 people. Now, these people in beta testing group have become advocates for this app, whose opinions are consistently helping shape the app's next feature. The beta group can be a large group or a small group, so while you set up your own, try to keep it to a certain number that will allow you to check the bug reports and queries, while still leaving some time for you to work on the new features. Approach number 2, keep on launching new features. At first, if you have kept your app launch lean, you must have had a backlog of features ready with you. Go ahead, start launching periodically. Your goal should be to update your application on a regular basis. If you go for a regular update, it helps create more expectations among users. The users would now expect timely and interesting updates. You can take help of productivity tools to maintain the calendar and for tasks and updates and issues. Jira is one such tool that can be utilized by a large team, while Trello is the best option for a lone developer. While these tools allow you to create issues that you can use for monitoring your backlog, this also helps you in planning and organizing the releases with minimal hassle. Your aim as an app developer therefore should be to highlight the usefulness of the app to the new users as much as possible. Remember, a good onboarding process which highlights the functionality of app is crucial. Nothing delights a user more than an app which works extremely well and seamlessly across all the devices. So make sure your app works well across different platforms and devices, right from their phone to their new tablet to even their Android TV. However, let me tell you that the tips that I just discussed are all long-term approaches towards maximizing user retention. Your aim should be to demonstrate that you care about your users' requirement and request. Wrapping up, I discussed some of the practical approaches to keep your users glued to the app, including communicating with your users and continue to launch new features. I hope this video answered some of the queries about how to keep your Android app popular even after launch. Also, please share this video with any of the friends or colleagues who are either launching an app or are in process of creating one. This video might help them succeed faster. If you have any other strategies for keeping your Android app popular even after launch, I want to know about it. So please share your ideas with me and with our audience in the comment section. Let us know what you think and what has worked for you. If you are an entrepreneur, startup, business person, or somebody associated with the tech industry, do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We discuss a lot about the problems startups and entrepreneurs face and what are the best ways to deal with them. Please like and share this video and spread the message. Thank you so much for watching this video. See you soon.